So today we're gonna start with some coaching. I try to keep this coaching session a bit short because he has to go, but we'll see what we can do. Alright. Hello. Okay. Do you have hand cam? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Visceral reaction that a lot of people have the idea of people just going up and pulling people out of schools and pulling people out of Home Depot and pulling people out of just working people that maybe see over things that we haven't really taken bigger, but see they think they're doing good people. And they're part of communities and that.
Okay. Yes. Okay, very quickly. Okay, I want to explain to you how do you properly train jump tapping, okay? So I want you to jump tap like you usually do. Oh yeah, you don't have to go to a map, but if you want. Yeah, because I can explain to you now. Huh? Wait, sorry. Okay. Let's have a look. Wait, can you go to can you go to the long streams?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then try to simulate the jump tap on long streams. Like yeah, a BPM you're comfortable with. Yeah. Okay. Try to do it. Okay. That's good enough. I want you to try to lift your fingers higher, like as high as possible, in between each tap. Drop the BPMs even, like, if you have to.
I guess it was 100, so...
Huh?
It's 100 BPM, or H5, I guess.
Yeah, like, if it's too fast, like, I want you to lift it as high as possible. Like, keeping that same, like, angle on your fingers, lift it as high as possible. Like, try it right now. Like, don't have one finger on always. Like, try to, like, tap, and then lift all the way up, and then tap, and then lift all the way up. Both fingers. Tap, lift, and then both fingers lift all the way up. Like, we can try... Yeah, lift. As high as possible. Tap, lift, as high as... Yeah, and then... Okay, lift. Tap, lift both fingers. Both fingers, and then tap again. Lift, tap, lift, tap. That's as high as possible, right? Try to lift higher, see what happens. Like you don't have to tap, like be in the resting position and then lift your fingers as high as possible. Okay, you see how like the angle of your finger kind of changes as you lift it like that much? Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but like, do you see your middle finger is kind of like, there's like an angle to it, and then like the index finger is like a completely different angle, or wait, actually, not your middle finger. I mean like your ring finger. Do you see a ring finger?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, put it in a resting position. Your ring finger. Okay. Yeah, you see how like that resting position is different from the angle you have for both your fingers right now, as high as possible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you don't want that angle to change, alright? So you don't have to lift that high, is all I'm saying. Like, bring it down a little more. Okay, like that. That is like high enough. Like, you see how the angle is similar to your ring finger's resting position now?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that angle, and then now try to tap, go back to that position, and then alternate like that. Tap, go back, 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 right? And then like strain your fingers to try to like lift up to that position as you're tapping. Can you try that right now? Like tap normally, but then strain your fingers to tap like that. Oh yeah, you can turn on no fail, you can lower the BPM, but yeah, just try to tap like what I said earlier, right? Whereas like you single tap basically with one finger, you go back to resting position. Single tap with the other finger, go back to resting position. All right, and then repeat that, right? See if you can keep up without straining. If you can't, then yeah, lower the BPM, lower to like 70 or something. All right, I want you to see that it's possible to tap like this, and like this is how mastery is, okay? For jump tapping. Like you, yeah, you, huh?
Let me try and see.
Okay, yeah. Right. Yeah, you can keep up, but do you notice that when you cannot keep up, you're forced to strain and your technique goes down?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's natural, right? That just means you haven't mastered the BPM yet. So how do you get to that resting technique without straining? Well, you have to strain first, right? Strain, do exactly what you just did earlier, and then just like that strain. That's all strain is. It's to build technique, all right? If you don't have the technique to tap it with relaxed hands, you have to strain, and you have to maybe even lower the technique, but like just strain as hard as possible, right? So that's all strain is. So you can keep training like that, or you can drop the BPM and find a BPM where you're comfortable to relax tap and then move up a little bit, alright? So, right now, I would, yeah.
Lifting, not just your fingers,
Huh?
I guess. Strain. You just straining to lift your fingers, not.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Straining in itself is always to lift your fingers up higher, like always. Like it doesn't seem that way, but like that is like the fundamental like purpose of strain. All right, so I want you to understand. You can either keep training with this and keep trying to strain your hand. Eventually, you will develop that relaxed tapping technique, or right because the method I just told you, it's harder to see progress, right? So it's better to just drop down to a BPM that you're already comfortable with, and then slowly move up, right? So like drop down to like 70 BPM, I would say, which is like 140 BPM. Yeah, and then after this, we probably won't be able to cover stream tapping, but it's basically the same principle, stream tapping, alright? So if we can't cover it all today, we can do it again tomorrow, okay? So don't worry about that. Today I want to focus on just jump tapping, okay? And then afterwards I can show you like how you can know your results, okay? But first, just drop down to a comfortable BPM. Huh?
Is it 70?
Yeah, 70. I mean, you can give it a try. If 70 is too hard, drop down again. Like, there's no shame in that. Just find a comfortable BPM and then work up from there, okay? Progressive overload. I feel like that's like the best,
Alright.
yeah, the best way, in my opinion.
Okay, just give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
I remind people that Donald Trump reaction was to the people on the right? Yeah, he needed to start it, and they weren't comfortable with that. And what's remember, here's the good thing with Donald Trump is doing, little more kitchen TV and bringing it to the
Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect, right? Do you have the strain at all?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm lifting the I
Yeah, try to lift like proper. Like that. Yes, that is good. Yes, okay. Very good. Any strain?
and yeah.
Huh? Yeah, you will notice if you strain, then you will tap faster, but then maybe like your technique will also get diminished. So like if you don't strain and you can tap like that, that means you've mastered it. You've mastered 70 BPM. Alright?
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, so you don't need to strain any further. You only need to strain if you like tap like that, like relaxed and tapping with that technique, but you cannot keep up. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's why I say like strain is just forcing your technique to be higher. Okay, so it seems that you have 70 BPM pretty much good, right? Like, is it tiring to tap like that?
Not really. It's just uncomfortable, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. Yeah, at first. But it's not tiring, right? Like you can tap it with your hands relaxed. Like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, that's all that matters. Okay, is you can tap with your hands relaxed. Okay, so now I want you to, I want you to like go to like a jump map. Hold on, I can send you. Do you know how to edit?
Yeah.
Like edit a pattern? Okay. I'll send you this. I'll send you this jump map. I want you to edit out one of the patterns only and make like a new diff of it. Okay, I sent it.
I think I know this. Let me see.
Yeah. Do you know the diff spike?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think I know which one you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just edit the diff spike. Yeah, just make a new diff, edit the diff spike, and then make it, turn it, rate change it to 140 or 140. Because earlier you could tap 70, right? So 70 is just 140 jumps. So the diff spike would be like in. Oh, it's fine. Okay.
It's somewhere here, right?
Yeah, somewhere there. Okay. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's this one. try to edit only this part in the map, okay?
Okay.
And then we can test. We can literally test your mastery on this. Because this is the cool thing, right? You can literally see like the results, right? And emulate it in the training, or use the training to emulate real results. So that
Oh, I get
yeah,
what you mean.
yeah, you won't have to guess.
Okay, I forgot how to edit
Oh,
a lot.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You see the top part?
Yeah, I remember it's supposed to select,
Yes,
but
yes,
then
yes.
there's a way you could select to the beginning, right?
Yeah, I don't really know how to do that, but what I do know is like you can just drag it all the way to the left, and then it will move throughout the map. Like do what you just did, and then drag it all the way to the left. Like for the disc bike.
I can just look for it. So,
Okay, after this, yes. Okay, click on it. Yeah, drag all the way to the left.
I remember there was a way. I think there was digital tape. No?
Yeah, there's probably a way. Okay, I think that's like it for the for this map. Like it's missing the entire beginning. Okay, and then right click. Okay, that's good. And then yeah, you can just like save it, I guess. There's also the ending, but I mean this is good enough. Okay, now I want you to rate change that to 140 BPM.
140.
Yes, in the Osu trainer. Oh, not this one, not this one. Wait, did you make a new diff? Do you make a new difficulty?
Oh, it's fine. I can just download another one. I can
Oh
make
yeah.
one.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's fine. So if I can just update it. So it's like, it's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Oh,
it'll
140.
yeah, just go 140 and then just play it, or yeah. Wait, actually can you back out? Can you back out? Back out the editor. Okay. Turn on relax first. I want to see if you can hit it with relax. Okay, because if you can hit it with relax, then it means that if your tap aim coordination is good enough, then you'll be able to hit it without relax too. So first try with relax. See if your aim is good enough first, okay? So yeah, your aim and reading.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Oh, I didn't make another diff, so.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, just do what you just did earlier, and then, yeah, I think it's a bit more forward, like forward. Yeah, right there. Okay.
Okay.
You can hit the forward arrow or the right arrow, on your keyboard to go faster, or if you want to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for next time. Okay, that's all. Okay. Control S.
So, just create a new link. Oh. Control F.
Huh? Yeah, control S to save. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, now you can test it with relax. Okay, you can hit most of it with relax. Okay. Now try to tap like you did earlier. Just tap like you did earlier and then like play. you will notice, or you don't have to force it, but you will notice that's naturally how you will tap. It's fine, it's fine.
Sorry. Thank you. I was reading.
Oh, it's fine. You see? Do you see the patterns that you can read and the patterns that you can tap? You will hit, right?
Yeah.
And you notice that your tapping is basically similar, right, to how we trained earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all we're doing. We're trying to emulate that, right, in the training. So, I mean, if let's say you struggle on 160, right, 160, which is 80 BPM, like earlier that was 85, and you're kind of struggling on it. If you change this to 160 BPM, like you rate changed like this specific difficulty to 160 or 170 BPM, right? You will notice that you will aim the patterns, but even though you're aiming them properly, you will notice that you will still miss, and it'll feel impossible to hit. But that's because like your tapping isn't there yet, right? So that's why I say like use relax as a way to test your aim and reading first, and then if your aim and reading is there and you cannot hit it without relax, then it's a tapping technique issue, okay? But like earlier, right? Earlier you showed that 70 was actually pretty easy for you, so it translates, right? It translates to a real map that if you can read and then aim it, then you can hit it, right? So yeah, that's the whole point of this training. And for stream tapping, right? Stream tapping is the same philosophy. Stream tapping is the same philosophy, except there are some patterns that are like more consistently spaced. That's when you need like higher technique, so you will need to strain your fingers even though you don't have to, for better technique, right? But yeah, we can go over that tomorrow. For today, I want you to feel the strain, okay? So 70 we established is easy, alright? So try to move up to 75 or 80, okay? With this, this remaining amount of time, if you have it. So, back to,
160.
Okay. I mean like on the long streams.
Okay.
Yeah, cause you can test the effectiveness of this training on your own, when you got time. But for right now, I just want you to see the strain, like what it feels like, right?
160.
Wait, sorry. 160 is 80 BPM streams. Like 160 BPM jumps is 80 BPM streams. So
Yes.
yeah.
Also 160 BPM jumps.
Yeah, so yeah, 80 BPM streams. Cause jumps are mapped in 1-2, huh?
Wait, I'm confused. Do you mean 160?
Sorry. I mean like in regular maps, right? Sometimes the BPM will say 160 BPM, right?
Yeah.
But that map, because jumps are mapped in 1-2 timing, like half. Do you know time signatures in music? So jumps are maps in one. Yeah. That's why they're called 1-2 jumps, right? So yeah. So basically they're half of that BPM. So 160 BPM jumps are 80 BPM streams usually, right? So what I want you to do is create like an 80 BPM like stream diff, and then like that'll emulate 160 BPM jumps. Cause remember that map earlier, Red Like Roses? We changed it to 140 BPM, right? So 140 BPM, that was 70 BPM jumps. Okay? So now I want to show you what it's like to not be able to tap it, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so make like a 80 BPM long stream. Okay, that's good. And then try to tap it like you did for 70 BPM, okay?
Yeah.
With relaxed hands, like relax, like no strain, just relax and then tap it like how you tapped it earlier. See if you can keep up.
This is not happening, basically.
Huh?
No, what's happening?
And what's that? Can you? Okay, for it was the same for 70, right?
Yeah.
Did it feel similar to how you played Red Like Roses?
Yeah. It's similar.
Okay. Can you lift up a bit more
Okay.
in between taps? Yes, the higher you lift, the more control you have over your fingers. Okay, so that's all that is. Like you can tap the same BPM,
Oh, okay.
but you will have less control. That means you have less control of like where, like precisely to tap, right? Like you will have less reaction time. Even I like it's kind of weird, but this is the whole point of like trying to lift up, higher, in between. Like right, what you're doing now is really good. All right. But try not to overstream, okay? Your hands are fully relaxed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, try to move up to 85.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, you can also type long stream 85. Like, it'll be quicker.
Oh, yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Okay, try 85. We want to find a BPM where, like, you're forced to... Okay, nice. That's how you normally tap, and then try to keep up. Right? If you cannot keep up, right, with how you normally tapped at first, right, you notice that now you have to strain a little just to keep up, right?
Oh, wait, let me tap normally, sorry.
Okay, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
I was straining.
Okay, yeah. I want you to understand this intuition. I mean, like, with good technique without straining.
Yeah.
Like, how you were tapping earlier. Can you lift up your fingers higher? More, like, add more range of motion, okay? And, yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, and yeah, just keep tapping. Right, do you notice as you add more range of motion, your BPM starts to slip, or your tapping?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, when you find a BPM like this, where you have good range of motion for jump tapping, and your BPM slips, that's when you need a strain, alright? You need a strain. You need to strain and lose that good technique and just strain. Because that strain will help you build that good technique in the future. So that you can relax tap it with good technique without straining, okay? Yeah, so right now, yeah, this is you like straining the top of your fingers, right? Like this, and then you will feel the burn, like, even when you don't have to, for training. That's how you build the muscle, okay, for the higher technique, alright? And then now, okay, this is good, okay? This is how you will train, this is how you find the BPM that you need to work on, and this is how you train, okay? So, can you exit out of this? Okay, just a reminder, we can go back to 80 BPM, 70 BPM, whatever, right? Just a lower BPM that you're comfortable with. Yes, and then tap with fully relaxed max technique for jumping. Fully relaxed max technique. Can you lift up fingers higher? In between tap? Yes, like that. Try to play through the entire thing. See if you feel a little burn with tapping like that, okay? Because this is how you will tap jumps. Or yeah, this is the best for tapping jumps as precisely as possible, as coordinated as possible, okay? Do you feel a burn?
No.
No, okay, yeah, just try to play through the entire thing. If you can tap like that the entire thing and you don't feel a burn, then it means you can move up, okay? But also, I want to show you something as well after this. If you can do it. Like one last thing. Can you lift up more in your technique? With try. See what happens.
I'm not lifting high enough. That again.
Yeah, can you though? Like, can you try? Even if you lose your tapping, just try. Right? So that okay, maybe like 80 BPM would be, would be a good BPM to train on. Okay, because you want to be able to like lift up your fingers, like that high like earlier, throughout the entire thing. All right. Like I can show you how I do it, and then
Yeah, that's fine.
do you want me to? Let me just set up a camera.
No problem.
Let's see if this is good enough. Okay. I will stream my game on this alt account. and then this is the hand cam. It's kind of bad, but hand cam, and then let's see if it works. Okay, it works. Okay, hand cam, and then I will stream the game once it opens.
Okay, I see.
Okay, open this. Open this. Okay, hold on. I will stream the game. First, okay, that was like 80 BPM, right? Okay. Okay. Both streams are working, right? 80.
Yeah, the stream's okay.
Okay. So first, I just want to show that I can tap this. So look at the gameplay first. I'm gonna turn on autopilot. But it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's relaxed.
Wait, I can't click for some reason. Wait, what?
Is it better? Yeah, probably using a mouse.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's fine. My gameplay first. All right. Let's see that I can tap this. Oh wait, that's too fast. Right. I have my wrist on the table, but then I'll try to like lift my wrist up, just so that you can see. All right. Just to prove that I can tap this. This is fully relaxed. Okay. Fully relaxed. I don't know if this is a good angle, but wait, I think I can get a better angle. But okay, we proved that I can tap this, right? Okay, now look at the hand cam, okay? Look at the hand cam, okay?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, hand cam, okay? This is fully relaxed. I don't know, like, is it a good enough angle?
Yeah, I think I can see it. It's kind of like, I can see it's kind of like
It's kind of like a what?
yeah, I think I can see. It's like, okay, it's the max range you can lift, like, it's the max range of your finger, right? Your middle, right? Because you can't really lift your middle finger. That, or no?
Yeah, like you don't lift it up like way more than you need to. Like you always maintain this sort of angle, right? And then all you're doing, huh?
The curved fingers.
Yeah, the curl fingers angle, and then like I'm not lifting it up this much, right? Because that's like a different angle, right? So curl fingers angle, and then all I'm doing is just lifting this part, or not this high again, because that's a different angle, but I'm just lifting using these two muscles, right? That we talked about. Yeah, I'm just lifting it with that angle pretty much. And then like this is fully relaxed, right? I'll try to slow it down. This is all I'm doing, right? Remember what we talked about? You see how it's like single tapping, resting, single tapping, resting in like a slower motion? But like you're basically doing that, but like a bit faster. Right? Right? So yeah, all you're doing when alternating is just single tapping, but changing between two fingers, okay? So you wanna single tap up, single tap other finger up, single tap this, single tap other finger, and then just repeat. Just repeat that, you know? Like, you always want your resting position to be like as high as this, right? And then the movement is you for like using this muscle to move your fingers down and then back up again, down, and then back up again to like your resting position. Down, back up again, down, back up again, down, back up again. Repeat, repeat. Now faster. Down, back up again. You see, right? I'm not like forcing my fingers to go like unnatural this high, right? I'm not doing that because you don't need to do that, right? All you need to do is just find the resting position, which is just as high as like naturally you can move it up with this curling position, right? And then yeah, just maintaining that, and then the only movement is you moving down and then back up to resting position, down, back up, resting position, down, back up, resting position, right? That's all I'm doing. Down, back up, resting position, down, back up, resting position, down, back up, resting, and then I just repeat that. I just repeat that, right? Between the two fingers.
Let's see the way you single tap, right?
Yes, yes. The way I single tap is just down, resting position, down, resting position, right? It's the same thing, right? So that's why I say like alternating, in my opinion, is harder to build because you have to build both fingers to single tap. But single tapping, right? Of course, there's also technique to single tapping because you can always like, lift it up very little, right? Like bring it down and lift it up very little. Like that's what Evoxa does. I'm pretty sure for like the really high beat, like 200 BPM, right? But if you look at it as like lower BPM, right? His technique is a lot more what's it called? There's a lot more control to it. So he's able to play stuff more consistently, right? Jumps and stuff like that. So this is single tap, right? It's just doing it with one finger, and alternating is doing it between two fingers, right? Without really using your wrist too much. It's mostly your fingers, right? But just a little bit of the wrist, but not too much, okay? Like that's the only difference between jump tapping and stream tapping is jump tapping uses a bit of the wrist, but stream tapping uses basically no wrist and it's just fully the fingers, okay? So yeah, when you play regular maps, you will notice this is also the technique that you will naturally use for jumps, okay? And for jumps that you aren't comfortable with hitting, you will try to use this technique, right? But then if you don't have the muscles for it, then your fingers, your wrist even, will tire, right? Your fingers or your wrist. Mostly it'll be your wrist that'll tire and start burning really quickly because you're going to try to maintain this technique. And then like you won't be able to, right? And so your fingers like straining really hard to try to keep up. But yeah, eventually you will like lose technique, right? Eventually you will lose technique to try to keep up. Otherwise you will keep on like understreaming, right? So this is basically what you will be doing in real maps, right? It doesn't matter if you're playing cross screen jumps or really precise aim control patterns. Like this technique can help you hit them all like really consistently, okay? So yeah, that's why it's important to know like the proper technique, okay? So that you can see your skill translate to real maps. Or when you're training, you don't really know like, oh, when is this gonna work? Well, now you can see, right? Whatever BPM you can do this, relaxed tapping pretty comfortably on, you can find like a jump map of or even an alt map and then change the BPM to match that, and then you will see that you will be able to hit everything that you're able to aim, and your tapping will not tire, right? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I say like you can sort of determine yourself whether or not this training works like immediately, and you'll be able to see progress every day if you do it right, and you know how to look out for that progress. So yeah, that should be all for today. If you have time tomorrow, we can again like go through all this, but for stream tapping, right? It's the different stream tapping techniques because it's pretty complicated, or it's not that complicated. Like they're both similar, but like there's a bit more to it. Okay, there's a bit more to it. So yeah. For the sake of time today, we'll just end it here. All right.
No problem. Thanks. I think I understand it.
Oh yeah, that's good, All right, yeah. No, you're welcome. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in DMs or whatever, or tomorrow. And aside from that, hope you have a nice rest of your night. All right.
Right, see you too, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See ya.
Have a good one.
You too. All right. So that's like the gist of it. Mary Rose. Hey, what's up? I'm an artist. I create logos, banners, overlays for streamers for reasonable prices. So would you like to see my work? Mary Rose is my Discord. Oh wait, I think my cursor is bugged. Wait, what? Let's see if this fellow is still here. Wait, maybe it's not my cursor. It's still bugged. Is it Osu? But it's still bugged. Alright, I have to restart stream, I think. But it's sorta bugged. I mean, yeah, I just have to restart stream. Be right back, guys. Wait.